Tip-off goes to Houston. And the Clippers starting 5. We've got Barnes. Griffin out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Redick in at the 2 guard. Now, here is McGrady. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Yao's shot is good.
Well, this is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
And here is Paul. And the wide open shot from Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Now the Rockets with it. Now Alston. Pass to Yao. Battier for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Outside, Redick. Here's Griffin. He's covered by Yao. Griffin kicks to Barnes. Paul surveying the floor. The kick out to Barnes. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen past the rock.
Pass to Yao. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside, Scola. Houston moving the ball around. Alston can't get it to go. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. Paul passes to Redick. Now Griffin. Outside Jordan. It's Redick on the wing. Paul against Alston. Pulls up on the elbow. The Clippers keep it alive.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Pass to Yao. Now here's Scola. Battier outside. 6 to shoot. And here is McGrady. Over Paul. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Yao.
Hey, even when well defended, McGrady has no issue with pulling up.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Redick dishes to Paul. Puts it up from 17, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
You know Paul is looking for these shots, and as the defender, you have to be anticipating this.
Battier, the pass to Yao. Jordan with some nice D. Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Griffin, a terrific athlete who can really elevate. That time he threw it down, and he does that as good as anybody.
Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
Luis Scola setting a really nice screen that time.
And finished off by Griffin.
An eye-popping throwdown. Griffin makes it look so easy when he hangs like that in the air.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here is Alston. Still scoreless. So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 5-point game. Battier kicks to McGrady. Out to Battier. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Clippers' ball. Pops it up for Jordan. Battier with the steal. Scola passes to Alston. The kick out to Scola. Back to Alston. Yao with a screen on Redick. 5 to shoot. Griffin with the steal. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Barnes. Ball against Alston. McGrady outside. The three-pointers right on target. McGrady's got 8.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
3 on 3. Battier dishes to Yao. Alston kicks to Yao. Houston moving it around. Alston with the ball. Still yet to score.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Right side, Jordan. Pass to Redick. Down low and stolen by Scola. McGrady against Redick. McGrady outside. They double team Yao. 5 on the clock. Here's Alston, and it's all evened up. Now here's Paul. Griffin a screen on Alston. Outside, Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
This is Redick's game to a T. Masterful at catching and firing shots with confidence and precision.
And that one's good. McGrady.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. With a big group substitution here. Tumbo, he's checked in for Yao. Landry comes in for Luis Scola. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Shane Battier. And it's Jackson in for Rafer Alston. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Turkoglu's checked in for J.J. Redick. And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 1. Crawford outside. Lets it go with the 3. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Shoots. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Jackson. McGrady's got 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 3. And here is Paul. Crawford outside. Pops it up for Jordan. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Right wing. Back to McGrady. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he makes the first.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
No good on the second free throw. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves. Griffin passes to Paul. Back to Griffin. Oh, is that beautiful.
Able to shrug off that contact, and that just lets you know how strong Griffin is.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 14. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Paul. Over Jackson. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
The master of the mid-range, Chris Paul, showing those young kids how it's done.
Pass to Landry. Mutombo is screen on Crawford. Head passes to Mutombo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Turkoglu kicks to Paul. Six on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Now in the latter stages of his career, Paul's desire to compete for titles has never been higher.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Brooks checked in for Luther Head. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Redick is checked in. And Paul drills both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Out to the right wing. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Mutombo is screen on Paul. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Clippers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Griffin is not one to be shy about getting physical and battling the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
And known for his explosiveness, Griffin also possesses that reliable jumper and is also a really good passer at that position.
And the second free throw, good. Rockets trail by 5. Over to the wing. Landry kicks to Brooks. To stop the run. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Redick for 3. A second chance effort. And it's Griffin getting it to go. Griffin's got 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Novak with the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. To the middle. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Dudley. Here's Griffin. Low block shot, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Very hard to keep Griffin in check close to the hoop. He's got power and finesse.
Reddick against Brooks. Mutombo is screen on Reddick. And the basket by Mutombo.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
This has been their plan tonight. Hey, get Griffin touches and let him do his thing.
Outside Jackson. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. No good with the triple.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Jackson against Crawford. Novak kicks to Landry. Left side Jackson over Crawford. Jackson misses.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
No good, shot missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Jared Dudley out there with Ryan Hollins. Then it's Crawford. Then it's Turkoglu. And it's Reddick in at the point guard position. And the Clippers making a change here. Rangers checked in. And that one misses. Rockets trail by 11. His first shot coming late. Back to Landry. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Here's Reddick. Pass to Turkoglu. Taken away by Hayes. And it's Houston on the break. Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Now Dudley. He's covered by Yao. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Dudley.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Granger kicks to Turkoglu. Pass to Dudley from deep. Offensive rebound. Granger. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Hayes. Scoreless thus far. And Yao slams it in.
When Yao gets the ball anywhere close to the rack, he's got one thing on his mind. Throw that thing down.
Crawford outside. Pass to Turkoglu for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Landry finds Brooks. Back to Landry. On the wing, Jackson. Now Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Over to the left wing. And finished off by Yao.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time...
Barnes is checked in for Los Angeles. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside, Reddick. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Reddick. Crawford against Brooks. Shoots the three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Pass to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Rockets trail. Brooks dishes to Yao. That gives them the lead. And that's 12 points for Yao.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Crawford against Brooks. Dudley with a screen for Crawford. Pass to Dudley, trying to get something going. And then Brooks comes up with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jackson misses. It's a close game here in Houston. Crawford with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Houston. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in. And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them. And so here is Houston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. McGrady against Reddick. To the paint. Here's Yao. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Yao's got 14 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
To the inside. And Griffin slams it in. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
To the left side wing. McGrady against Reddick. And he drives in. And that one's good. McGrady. He's got 16.
Yeah, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Rockets, Luis Scola, he's checked in for Hayes. Pattier comes in for Carl Landry. And Rafer Alston is subbed in for Jackson. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Clippers trail. Pass to Reddick. Crawford is screen on McGrady. That's a 2 from Barnes. Gets a very good look and converts. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night. He talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Yao. He's got 14. A 3 ball. And there's the call on Yao. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Alston's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Paul passes to Barnes. Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. Good on the triple.
Jamal Crawford.
Crawford's got 5 points now this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 16. Pass to Yao. To the right side. Here's Alston. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Alston with the ball. Defended by Paul. Now Yao. And Yao slams it in.
And this is why Yao Ming is an all-star caliber talent, because of that ability to just dominate offensively. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Now, here is Battier. Nothing on the board. Pass to McGrady. 6 to shoot. Inside, Griffin with the steal. There's Crawford with the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Alston on top, defended by Paul. Alston kicks to McGrady. Now here's Scola. Now Alston. Pass to Yao. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
3 points.
Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Rockets making a change here. Mutombo's checked in. Jared Dudley's checked in for Los Angeles. Rockets trail by 7. To the inside, McGrady. The shot's good. Alston making the play. Alston's got 4 assists in the game.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Now here's Crawford. 8 points for him. Barnes outside. Paul left side. Oh, Griffin in position. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Danny Granger, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. Crawford against McGrady. Tracy McGrady on the wing. And Houston again with the bucket.
Great for Alston, showing you some sleight of hand on that pass.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Griffin passes to Paul. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Here's Alston. Here's McGrady. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul passes to Griffin. Jordan outside. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. A fader. It's hauled in by McGrady.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Battier outside. Pass to Mutombo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Jordan. Barnes kicks to Griffin. Over Scola. And Griffin scores. The assist by Barnes. 19 points for Blake Griffin.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Pass to Alston. Out to Battier. Now McGrady. 50 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Redick. It's 2-on-1. And the wide open shot from Griffin. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more. Rockets trail by 11. It's tipped. Down low. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Redick, a fast break opportunity. Looks for McGrady, gets it to him. Pass to Mutombo, and he gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Paul puts up a deep three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so we conclude the first half. Clippers ahead. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Rockets.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Clippers leading by 11. We've got Scola. Rafer Alston is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Yao. And it's Battier in at the three, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Rick Adelman. Now here's Redick. Pass to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. Again, the miss by Paul. And so it's Houston with it. To the middle. Griffin with it. Now McGrady defending. Griffin dishes to Redick. Paul outside. Back to Redick. Takes a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Redick's got the first points of the second half here for Los Angeles. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Paul finds Redick. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Rockets trail by 17. McGrady outside. Redick with the double team. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Back to Alston. Pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Barnes outside. And here's Redick. Here's Jordan. Excellent D there for Scola. Redick against McGrady. Pass to Alston. Back to McGrady. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. McGrady's got 23 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Boy, the incredible court vision of Paul. He gets the ball to his guys where they can do something with it.
Here's Alston. Outside Scola. Pass to Battier. Here's McGrady. It's back to Battier. And it's off from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And here is Paul, following the three from Tracy McGrady. Releases. Again, Los Angeles.
So dangerous in these sets. Paul is a maestro at running the pick and roll to perfection.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Guys, back to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here is Jordan, following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Knocked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. You've Here's Yao. 16 points for him. Tracy McGrady on the wing. The Clippers grab the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now Alston after J.J. Redick's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to McGrady. Back to Alston. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Scola.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And here's Redick. McGrady covering. Redick against McGrady. Clock at 6. Outside Jordan. Paul for three. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's McGrady, and he goes in for the dunk.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Baseline J on the way. The shot by Paul, no good. It's trailed by 13. Drives to the hoop, and that one's good. McGrady's got 10 points here in the second half.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
Now here's Paul. He's got 14. Barnes outside. Pass to Griffin. Over Scola. Scola with the rebound. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from McGrady. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Los Angeles making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. And it's Paul with the ball for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. At the elbow, Griffin. No good again that time. Gets trailed by 8. Now Alston. McGrady outside. Alston a screen on Reddick. Here's McGrady. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Paul can't get it to go.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Here's McGrady. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Pops it up for Jordan. McGrady against Reddick. He takes it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Paul with the ball, picked up by Battier. Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. 4 on the shot clock. Over Alston. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 10 points. Rockets trail by 6. Here is Alston. Here's McGrady. And the 3 off target. Griffin passes to Paul. And there's the drive. Crawford, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. Rockets on offense. McGrady kicks to Alston. Back to McGrady. Pulls it from 20. And it falls over the rim and in. McGrady's got 39.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Paul dishes to Reddick. To the paint. Here's Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different...
For the Rockets, end up going with a whole new group. And then for Los Angeles, Dudley comes in for Jordan. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Blake Griffin. Landry against Crawford. Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Turkoglu outside. It's Crawford on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Carl Landry. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 6-point game. Mutombo is screen on Paul. Mutombo passes to Landry. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Landry kicks to Brooks. His three-pointers off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 12. Drains the three-pointer.
Loved the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Back to Brooks. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Landry. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Turkoglu setting the pick for Redick. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A fundamentally sound player. Gotta like how well Redick works the rock around the floor.
40 seconds left in the third. Outside Jackson. Landry with a screen for Jackson. The Rockets again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Clippers, number 33, Danny Granger.
7 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Brooks. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Collison, Griffin out there with Turkoglu, and it's Crawford, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Griffin's shot is off.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Down low, here's Yao, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
Here's Turkoglu, played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
To the wing right side. Pass to Hayes. Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Griffin. The kick out to Barnes. Outside Collison. Griffin sets the screen for Collison. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brooks. They get it back. And he gets it to go. Griffin's got 30 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here is Landry. To the middle, to the inside. Yao, and finished off by Yao.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Crawford outside. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
And Hayes kicks to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Hayes with it. Yao with the screen on Turkoglu. Hayes the pass to Yao. And finished off by Yao.
You know, when Yao cuts like this, you got to try to get in front of him and impede his progress. Beautiful execution in the pick and roll there.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Collison. Here's Turkoglu. Buries it down low. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The shot's good from Griffin.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Brooks. And finished off by Yao.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Crawford. Turkoglu kicks to Barnes. On the wing, Barnes. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 13. Brooks outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. And so Crawford will bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Yao with the block. Collison against Brooks. Here's Landry. Pass to Yao. Barnes against Jackson. From past the arc. He can't get it to go. Good D by Barnes.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Hayes. And the Clippers with a change here too. Jordan's checked in for Darren Collison. McGrady dishes to Landry. Back to McGrady. Yao with a screen on Turkoglu. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Taking 3 shots.
No good on the free throw. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Los Angeles, J.J. Redick's checked in for Griffin. And Chris Paul subbed in for Turkoglu. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Here's Redick. It's tipped. Inside, Jordan goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Carl Landry.
Boy, I tell you what, the defender did a good job trying to challenge that shot, but Jordan's strength caused him to create the foul.
Turkoglu's checked in for Barnes.
DeAndre Jordan at the line for one.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
Now, here is McGrady. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads, cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Yao.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Pops it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Pass to Jackson, and some nice passing there by Houston. Misses in close.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
McGrady outside. Landry with a screen for McGrady. Here's Crawford. Jordan a screen on Landry. And Carl Landry picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Hayes. Pattier comes in for Carl Landry. And Rafer Alston is subbed in for Jackson. And then for the Clippers, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Turkoglu. And it's Barnes in for Jamal Crawford. And there's the call on Yao. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And here is Los Angeles now. They led by as many as 18 points. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
McGrady misses the 3. Clippers leading by 16. Paul outside. Takes it from 10. And Griffin scores. The assist by Paul. Paul's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. McGrady outside. Redick with the double team. Pattier kicks to Alston. Pass to Yao. Here's McGrady, covered by Redick. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And so here is Houston after the Clippers pick up 2. Pass to Yao. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 6 assists here tonight.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Outside, Reddick. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Griffin. Paul for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, that was a savvy move by the veteran Paul, ensuring he gets fouled while taking that shot.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Rockets trail by 18. Pass to Alston. Back to McGrady. The 3. The shot's good. Alston making the play. Alston's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
One of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Blake Griffin.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Scola against Griffin. Picked by Yao. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Does not go. Los Angeles leading by 17. Now here's Paul. Outside Jordan. Right side Griffin. And it goes down 2 points. Griffin's got 40 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A three-pointer. Good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
Here's Paul. And here's Reddick. Outside, Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Good!
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here is Battier. McGrady outside. Poked away and stolen by Barnes. 1:06 left in the fourth. Outside Jordan. Battier against Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here is Alston. A shot by McGrady. No problem with the wide open jam.
Boy, you can see the floor awareness Alston has. Really excels at getting the ball to open teammates.
Paul outside. Griffin against Scola. And Griffin scores the assist from Redick. Griffin's got 44.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Yao, the pass to McGrady. Count it! Nails it from 14. So the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Blake Griffin.